thing you want to try to do the best you can is, I noticed like when I had tennis elbow, something that would trigger it would be reverse curls on an easy curl bar, extremely heavy. And so what I did, as soon as I recovered and it healed, I continuously went back to it and started strengthening that up, so the ligaments around it, so I wouldn't get that problem again. If you're in a deficit, you guys, I hope you understand, that means you're not taking in enough food to fuel the body. So what do you think you would feel like if you're not giving your body enough food? Titan meal plan is a meal plan. That's the nutrition that's going to support you. That is number one. That is the key thing that you need. The Titan challenge is what? The workout. So nutrition and training. You need them both. That's an interesting one. I don't know what this means. So this is a tough one, because tennis elbow and anything like that is one of those things that you have to work through. You really do have to work through that kind of stuff. Mona had it, and you just kind of work through it. And there's a lot of times that you're going to run into these kind of little owies, and you have to work through it. We're going to be putting out a sick 12-week videos of working with a chiropractic to straighten Mona out. So Mona's carrying around this metahuman, this demigod, and for the last 2 years, she's been carrying it around. Now, comprehend this. The kid's 45 pounds, and she's carrying that around. I'm trying to carry that around. I carry Titan around for 2 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm cramping. And she's built her body to lean to one side so much that it threw her off. But she stands normal holding the child for hours a day. So we're going to kind of go through that whole process of, I get it, you got tennis elbow. I get it, you got injured, you got a bad back, you got bad knees. We have to work through these situations, which is tough. It is tough, but we're going to talk about scar tissue and how long it takes to break down scar tissue and how long you got to beat through that kind of stuff. So here's Keith asking about the Titan press, and I think everybody knows, yeah, you can see the Titan press on, if you just Google, yeah, just Google works. There's tons and tons of videos of me doing it, but Google's great, because if you're
Google created.
Yeah, this whole thing called Google, man.
I just found out about it last week.
Yeah?
Changed the game.
Changed the game, yeah.
I got the whole stream set up in one day because of it.
Yeah, I would go check out that old YouTube and Google. Yeah, just Google Titan Press Mike O'Hearn, and boom, you're golden. I on Ed Cohen's post today, I wrote, "Did you ever compete?"
Oh, shit.
The reason why I say that is because people will go, "Hey, did you ever compete? How tall are you? How old are you?" So these kind of things are such a Google thing. But taking that as a metaphor and going a step further, a lot of the questions you guys ask are already answered. I don't mean this as an offense, but the question you're coming up with is not so unique and so deep-thoughted. Deep-thoughted? Oh, I love my English today. That it's an original thought. It's been asked 100 times, 1,000 times. See, you know. So the hips and the back, and you're carrying those kids around. Women, you guys are 10 times more beastie than us guys. I swear that I carry Titan for a second, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know how she's done that and does it. That's an interesting one. I don't know what this means. So this is an assumption.
Yes.
So what he's asking is actually something that he believes is a true statement, I guess. How would you say it? He believes that this is how nutrition goes, which he doesn't. Yeah, I read it somewhere. This is that you have high days, and how do you do it?
Those high days.
Doesn't work that way. So, Mike, I love the question. Thank you for doing this. I guess it would be like me going into the stock market going, no. I'm putting everything into one thing. I heard that's what you want to do to make the most money when you don't know enough. So we just covered kind of about a high day and when you implement it in. So the first thing I would do is definitely jump on the Titan meal plan and take 3 months of being 100%, and then understanding what has transpired and go through that journey. Most of the time, you cannot see the progress or the end result until you come out the other end. You'll have so many questions going through this thing, which I would save all those questions. Save them all for the end, because everything is answered at the end by yourself relative to asking them. It would just confuse you right now. But the Titan meal plan sets you up on a meal plan to get you in the very best shape of your life. That's what I do, and that's how I set you guys up, you crazy Titans worldwide. So with things like this, with little nagging owies, Jeremy's talking about he likes the CBD. I'm trying this creams, the CBD creams that are really cool that I tried during this reset week that I liked. The one thing you want to try to do the best you can is, I noticed like when I had tennis elbow, something that would trigger it would be reverse curls on an easy curl bar. Extremely heavy. And so what I did, as soon as I recovered and it healed, I continuously went back to it and started strengthening that up, so the ligaments around it, so I wouldn't get that problem again. So that's one thing that I would make sure that you guys work on. If there's an owie, let's try to strengthen it. But like my vet says, you got to take care of that pain so you can get the work in. That's another thing that's, it's a tough thing to do. So I still go back to Stan Efferdin's. We did a lecture together, and somebody asked some questions, and he kept going, thinking that there was a solve to it. If you're in a deficit, you guys, I hope you understand that means you're not taking in enough food to fuel the body. That's basically what it means. In a simple layman's terms, your body needs this much, I'm not going to give it that much. So what do you think you would feel like if you're not giving your body enough food? And I don't care if it's low carbs, I don't care if it's low fats, I don't care if it's low protein. If you're not giving it enough food, don't you think you're going to be tired and fatigued? Now, add on this. Exercise. You're working out too? So I'm not going to take in enough calories and I'm going to work out? Oh, you're going to be fatigued. You're going to be tired. That goes with it. That's us getting in shape, guys. You're going to look the very best, feeling the very worst. You're going to look the very best, feeling the very worst. So get used to that, understand that, and then accept it and get moving on it. And it goes back to the other guy that says the days he doesn't want to train, it's because he's fatigued. There was a question earlier about how do you get motivated to do it? Because you know it. You know you're going to get these days. You know you're going to be fatigued. You know you're doing low carbs. You know you're going to be tired. What do you do at that point? Continue forward. That's it. That's how it works. You're never going to be. Here's the thing. The idea. Okay, here it is. The idea that you're always going to feel good and you're always going to want to train and you can take in enough calories to where you're never not hungry. I mean, don't you think everybody would be in shape if it was like that? Jeffrey, is that true or not true? He doesn't know. He takes in too many calories for all of us. He eats enough for the whole house.
You want to be honest? I was trying to give Panda Cameo.
Oh, were you? That's what I like that. But yeah, you're going to be fatigued. You're going to be non-motivated if you don't have a goal. You're going to be fatigued and non-motivated, and you're going to stop if that goal is not strong enough to keep you moving forward. Okay? Hopefully you guys comprehend that it is a small 1%, as they say, that actually goes through it and creates that dream physique that they want. It is not easy. It is not easy, but man, is it worth it. Titan meal plan is a meal plan. That's the nutrition that's going to support you. That is number one. That is the key thing that you need. The Titan challenge is what? The workout. So nutrition and training. You need them both. Start them. That's what you got to get going on. Do the Titan Challenge or another program. But you know what else this gets you? Because you have both, that gets you in the Titan crew. So I get to see photos of you. I get to ask you 15 questions. You're going to answer those on the Titan check-ins. And on that day when I do the Titan check-ins, I get to tell you, hey, we need to change this. I need your cardio here. I don't need your cardio here. I want you to do abs here. I want you to back down your percentage of training in the intensity. I want to bring up the carbohydrates, and I'll make Wow. So I'll change up everything on that moment on a fly. You see that?
You made an alteration.
Alteration. I will set you up. But yeah, that's a great question. But yeah, the Titan meal plan is going to be the nutrition portion and then the training.
Do them together.
Do them together. I will not wash this. I will just take this off, and after it's all sweaty, and send it to you. Bo. But actually, these shirts will be ready soon for the Titan crew.
Yeah, this might be a summer launch.
And Jeffrey's working on some stuff. Did you guys see that image Jeffrey did? He did a cool like Venice vibe 90s retro. Ooh, you like that, don't you? Oh, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do this. Guys, he might do this. He might impress us.
Let me make sure I don't pop up the wrong thing.
Yeah, he might wanna check your cookies on your computer there. Jeffrey is would you say loose on the morals? I wouldn't say that. He's a very good worker. Yes, they will. Yeah. So a lot of the training that we're doing starting on Monday is all about how I trained in high school, and the principles on top of that is what I would have changed in high school when I was training. And so there's a leg video up right now that is essential for everybody to go see, because one of the guys, 21 years old, all the potential in the world, did 15, 16 reps almost with a weight he was using. Then I changed his tech. Oh, look at that.
It popped up like that.
Right there.
Oh.
So that's the logo, guys, right there. I like that. That's cool how you did that.
That's not how I wanted it to pop
I know,
up,
but it's cool. You guys see that?
They get
They get to see that. That's going to be the logo on the shirt right there. That's me in the middle there. That's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's 273 pounds of all man and muscle. But going back to the YouTube and the high school training, that's all up there. Monday is up. Tuesday will be up as well, or maybe already up. No, today's Tuesday. Dora's here.
Here's the shirt on Surge. We put it on Surge.
There, that's the shirt. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to leave it there for today. I'm just going to leave this up here for a bit. Have a great day.